If you're a foreign trained dentist who's preparing for UCSF interview, which is University of California, San Francisco, and you're trying to figure out how to prepare for their interview, well, this is the right video for you. If you don't know who am I, my name is Adriel William. I'm a foreign trained dentist just like you who graduated from University of Colorado in 22 and got accepted to 4 schools during my first cycle, and since 2020 I'm working as a CAAPID coach. I've been helping other candidates for interview preps, for personal statement, and when applying to CAAPID process. Now, coming to UCSF, over the past about 4 years, I have people that I've been preparing for UCSF, and they were individuals back in days about 3 years ago. UCSF was doing MMI interviews. Now, last year, they switched to one-on-one interviews. So, as of now, the people who got interviewed last year, and I had about a couple of candidates who got accepted, and yesterday I was on call with one of them, and I'm really grateful for her to give me some insight inside the school and how the process is and all of that. So I'll tell you this, there's a written part they will make you do. And last year what they did in the written part, they gave you a question, like they gave the candidate a question, why do you think dentistry is a good profession, or why do you want to become a dentist, and write an essay. And Colorado does something similar. It's just a formality. They just make you write an essay, like a small paragraph, just to make sure that you're good enough in your writing skills. So you've already passed TOEFL. I wouldn't worry about it too much. I won't stress out about that part. Now coming to the interview part. And last year when they did interview, a lot of people were interviewed by clinical and non-clinical staff. There were people who were administrative people, people who were faculty in the statistics side, on the research side, and they were interviewing. So what I'm trying to tell you is it's not compulsory that your interview will be with somebody who's a dentist. It might be a faculty who's a research faculty, maybe somebody who works in the biostatistic department, or maybe in some other department as well. Now when they do interview, they will ask you questions just like any other school, and I'll put a playlist and the description that I would suggest to go through. There will be questions like, tell me about yourself, tell me about your strength, your weakness, tell us about why do you think you're a good team player, how do you manage failures, how do you dealt with stress in your life, why do you want to come to UCSF, how's been your experience of dentistry back home or in US or Canada. They prefer to ask questions around research if you have done in the past or you're interested in research. Then they will ask you, why should we pick you as a candidate? And then they will ask you, why do you want to come to UCSF? Now, when you're preparing for these things, few things that I will tell you about UCSF is that their program is 3 years long. It's in San Francisco, which is a big city, really diverse. There's a lot of people up there. The school is very much oriented with research. They even give you the option as a DDS student to do a fellowship in research. Along with that, the student were telling me that the school has a lot of chapters, like they have a lot of societies. So if you are interested in implants, you can be a part of implant society. If you're interested in oral surgery or ortho, in digital dentistry, whatever chapters they have, you can join them. There's a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of diversity. They allow you to integrate with the local student, DS students, so you have classes with them. You also have classes with the medical student. So that's also a good part. Along with that, the school does invest in teaching you digital dentistry, CAD/CAM scanning. Along with that, the school has a weekly community clinic where they allow people who are coming from underprivileged communities to come in and get treatment. So even that is something they offer. Along with that is San Francisco. It's a big city. It has a lot of diversity. It's busy. It's it is kind of expensive. I was talking to the student and they mentioned, and these number can be wrong, but they said it's a 3 years program and approximately 1 year cost ends up between 130 to 140. So you multiply by 3, that would be around, I would say, about 400,000, 350 to $400,000. But that right now that shouldn't concern you. But overall, it's a good program. I would say it does work in a lot of research overall. And I one thing I will tell you, if you're preparing for UCSF or any dental school interview, is that you need to prepare for these answers. But most importantly, remember that this is not an exam. It's not an exam, it's a conversation. So by the end of the day, the energy you carry, the mood you are in, the way you are confident enough about yourself, your own story, that is the key important thing. And when I prepare people, I try to focus on these things, that you should, it's not just your words. People don't listen to what you say, they feel how you say. And it's a very, very important thing. And currently I'm preparing people for UCSF, for UOP, for other schools as well. If you need help, you can reach out to me. My contact is in the description. And if you're interested to ask me more questions, I'm currently doing, every month I do one free Q&A session with people, with CAAPID candidates. What I'm planning to do, because I have time limitation and individually people message me, it's hard for me to reply, that I'm going to try to do two Q&A session every month, and I will be posting them on my Instagram. So if you're interested to join and ask free questions regarding CAPID, if you have any queries that you want to learn or know about, you're more than welcome to join this session. But a lot of these updates will be on my Instagram. So if you're interested, you can join them. Beside this, I recently got these glasses because of the screen time. I've been having a lot of screen time texting, using loops, and then being on the computer. So now I think I'm hitting a point where I need to wear these when I'm in front of the screen. But hopefully, I hope this video helped you, and in the future, I'll see you in a more meaningful video. Thank you.